I'm gonna jam out on bass today. Get a little funky. Played the other day with a group. I had a great time. Thought I'd answer some questions today. If you're an aspiring musician, this is the channel for you. I don't know what else to tell you. As far as what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go over to WikiLinks. WikiLinks, not WikiLinks. Let me weeks. Fun. I'm gonna go over to WikiLoops. I'm gonna put that thing on autopilot and I'm just gonna jam along with it. What you're gonna see me do today is use my ear, a little bit of theory to figure out what key we're in, if any, and then funk out. Bring up some grooves and have some fun. If you got questions, put them in the comments section. I'd love to get to them. Other than that, let's pick some random stuff. Exclude the bass, of course. What's this one? This one's a hip hop beat. Tell me if that volume's okay too, if it's not too loud. This doesn't have a key, so I'm just gonna throw a key. If you wanna throw a key out there, how about like A or E? Got an idea for it. It's using a little bit of alley batches. I'm using a little bit of Larry Graham style. If you don't know who Larry Graham is, original bassist for funk bands like Sly. Went on to do his own thing, had Graham Central Station. Ow! So right now I'm just trying to feel that little groove. This doesn't have a key, so I'm in E major or E minor, but it hasn't really been determined. Hello, Rach. Wesley, what it do? Not a big fan of going to the major there, but what are you gonna do? Play it out in a groove, just do as a minor. I think this WikiLoops station is kind of cool. You throw on any different one of these backing tracks, meow, and they give you something fun to play along with. Sounds like it's in A minor. Yeah, like a pentatonic in there. Simple run, so it has this like 4 chord back to 1. Six, 7, down to 5. So when I'm jamming along, I try to figure out, do I want to be concurrent with what the motif is, using that 6 to a flat 7, down to a 5? Do I want to stay with it, or I do want to do something opposing? to be a little funkier. Good groove. This would be considered a 1 on the A, and then when it goes through that groove, after it takes just a simple motif, jumps it up to the G. And because we're in the key of A, that's the flat 7, and then it goes to the 4 chord, the D, and then it drops back to the A and go back to the tonic. It makes you feel good, right? What up, Pos Pop? How you doing? To build a little tension, that's the idea of what I would look for. So if I was jamming out with a band, they're like, play simpler, I would just be like, just the root. Then the 5th, maybe. That's the low end pocket. That's really what I'm looking for when I'm playing bass here for people. And if I'm doing different types of music like fusion or whatnot, it's different for each one. The thing I recommend for all players of any instrument is to learn your scale. When you can hear your scale and you can move that around this fretboard, you start to get a little bit more intuitive where the notes are going to be. The practicing is lots of fun, and when you learn a concept like a pop, it becomes lots of fun to be able to see how you can do that with that hand. If you have a downward stroke, the whole concept of a pop, if you've never seen this before, if you're interested, is exactly like a hold like a ping pong ball or something like this, and you're just doing like this. You use the little bitty nub on the side of your thumb right here, and then eventually you build a callus so it becomes easier. What up, Ty? What's cracking? What it do? Other than that, yeah, I'm just showing the idea of how to use a little bit of theory, put it into some music that's on Wiki Loops. Let's hear it. Hey. This is in A as well? Or no, E. Ooh, there's lyrics. C minor. Add a little bit of tonal difference. Minor 7s. They go up to back to the 1. Minor 3rd. Ooh, down the 2nd. That's pretty good. I like that. Went to the F there. Here I start listening more to the drums. They're still a little faster, so I should be doing like trying to match that same tempo. Little jam band aspect there. What up, man? How you doing? But you have to lose it before you can find it. What are you waiting for? Open the door of reception. A little too psychedelic for this morning. Ow! What up, Spoon? So this one, what I heard was we're in the key of E. The first thing I did was I checked out if it's E major or it's E minor. E, F sharp, G sharp does not work. There's no G sharp, so it's definitely in a minor. The next thing I check is, am I playing natural minor? 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Yes, I am. Otherwise, I would check to see that that major, what it do? I would make sure to see that that major seventh is there. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, natural 7, 1. If it is, that's what I incorporate all this. It changes all the chords that have a triad that have that silly note. So the whole idea is when we look for that note, that changes what we're looking for. Mike, how you doing today, buddy? I'm just playing along with Wiki Loops, doing the bass thing. That's what to do today. If you have any questions about the bass guitar, this one's a 5-string, or how to play it, or what a good practice is, I'm just showing you through the backing tracks what a little bit of theory could do and get you on your way to playing some grooves. Or what my process is whenever I fill in for a band, whether I have charts or not, or I'm just listening. And this is gonna be a 1, 4, 5 progression. I can already hear it. Maybe G, A, 2, 3, walk it up to the 2 chord, 4 chord, back to the 1 chord, A major. Wake in the morning and I'm thinking it do, and I take a deep breath and I go to the bathroom. Every song is the same, but you make it a little different. 4 chord, 1 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. Notice what I'm doing here? I'm not moving with the chords. I'm just getting the tonic note. This sets a foundation for everyone else. And then when the person's not singing, I'll go into something else like. And it takes being able to remember where you just were. Got the groove for the progression like that, I just throw the background percussive aspect to it. I'd be like, not bad. So the whole idea behind that one, find the progression. The progression is gonna be the same through the whole thing. Keep your ear open. Remember when you hear that one weird note to know how to be able to like make eye contact with people that are playing in the band, and then move on. In my notes, I would jot down this is a 1, 4, 5 progression, and it has a hint of having the minor 6 in it. That's what I would do. It would have the F sharp, or it would have a B minor, the 2 in there. Either way, easy way. I wish I could play them correctly. Thanks. Which one? Personally, I own a 4, 5, 6, the same. Ibanez, right on. Have you tried one of my lessons here on this channel? I know that's a heavy one, because if you've been playing for a long time and you're like, no, I'm not gonna relearn the whole thing. I've taught all sorts of students. The best way that I could say is, once you start getting your finger exercises and moving in half steps, that's when it's really keen to learn like C, G, D, A, E, B, and then you can go. And I know it's boring, but this is what makes or breaks the difference between being able to just play anywhere on the fretboard or just being kind of landlocked to one particular fret. Each one of these is just a mechanism. I don't even have to think about it anymore. I've drawn out the circle of fifths so many times that all I see is, when working on exercises, that's nothing more than moving down in minor seconds in something called an excel. And here's the point. You don't need any of this nonsense to be able to have fun and play music. That's the whole point of learning how to do this. So I would say, yeah, I can do requests. I'm trying to do bass today. Yeah, asking for the progression is really it. And almost in every band situation, I could get it. If there's not something I could figure it out because the music's either too avant-garde, like it doesn't make sense musically, or they don't have charts or something, I will let them play, do their piece. I'll go back and listen to it one time and then try to do my best at the performance. C, let's see. Could it play Any Chance Is It Really You by Loathe? Let me check it out. Loathe, I think that feels familiar. Ooh, I got the burps today. How's everybody doing today? What is today, Monday? Jeez. Ooh, well, it came right up. That's cool. Let's hear it. Valnat. No, thank you, Cascade. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Oh, they're from the UK? Nice. Okay, guy. They're doing F to F sharp. It's a half step movement, so you can use Phrygian or Locrian. Back to A. C sharp minor. F sharp minor. C odd. A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, D. Cute song, man. I dig it. I'm gonna look up more by this band. Very nice, great request. Cool. I hope that helps. Do you play, Taylor? Do you play? No, I'm not yelling Primus. Primus? Tyler. Yeah. You know what, Ty? I did not, but I made a good assumption. Tyler, thanks for being here, man. And I hope you dig on that. If that's something you enjoy playing, I will look up Loathe and I'll try to figure out more of their music. Yeah, I dig on it. Generally, I don't do how-to videos on bass because bass for me is more like a teaching instrument to learn other instruments. If you have a request, throw it on out there. We'll do that. Other than that, I'm just going to do another backing track. Let me see here. Let's see the scope. What does the scope say? I would love to do like some funk. Can we look at some, is anybody familiar with wiki loops and how to use it? We got a blues track, why not? Let's try this one. Hey, so what key is it in? It's in F. F minor, so we're in A flat. So I would just, on this one, I'd be like, this one's all over the place. Four chord, one chord. Five? No? Sure on the one? Jam on the one? Yeah. B, F, never play like that over the top of anybody. 4 chord. Back to 1. After B, flat. I hope they go to the C here at the end. Or not. 2 chord blues groove, rockabilly. And I feel like that kind of upright. What was that? Oh yeah, absolutely. 2 chord jams. I love that. The whole idea behind that is everybody gets to lay down a solid flow, and then you get to be able to play over the top of it as a solo artist. My favorite thing is when you get a couple musicians on stage which are just good at reading the room, good at reading each other, and then you trade off rounds. The best way to do it, I would say, is like do something like this for like 12 bars. Everybody gets their own 12 bar. And then when you go around, guitarist, piano, maybe even a bassist, then a drummer. And then next time you go through it, oh, hey, Rodney. Next time you go through, oh, you got the baritone? Very cool. Very, very cool. What was I lost my train of thought. So like the whole idea is like cut the amount of time that you're gonna be able to play and do that jam. So do 12 measures for everybody, and then the next time you do 6. And then the last time just do 4 measures, but trade back between like a guitar, then a bass player, and then a piano and a drummer. Very interesting. You hardly ever see groups do that unless they're really good at jamming and used to doing that. And that generally comes from like Hana or jamborees, or just getting together with people and playing as a group and knowing how to intuitively pick up on that. Well, Groovy, let's pick another song that's not blues on here. Let's see if we could figure out one of these. There's really no telling what type of song this is there? I don't know if I could look it up. I've only looked up a couple different types of tracks. I guess they rate them. I don't know. What's this one? Madre Tierra? Mother Earth? Is that right? Madre Tierra? Terta. Oh, another. Ooh. What up, go? And then I wake up in the morning and I'm singing this song. I don't think I could do another one of those. So that was a 1-2-4-1 progression. That was in the key of A again. After a period of time of just knocking out progressions, you start to hear all the keys, and it works along with your circle fifths. Ooh, different key. C, D, no, C, A, F, C, and then D, 1, 6, although we're in the key of F though, E, D, C, B, A, B, D, repetition. Back to the C. Maybe, I don't know. Fermata. G, A, F, D. So we're in the key of G. 1 chord, 2 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord. Oh no, it's not over the head. Here we go. We're playing on the bass. Here we can parse this. Every single one of these notes is the same as every single other note you're going to play it on every instrument. We're just looking at dimensions between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Each one of these are part of a diatonic series. And if you've ever wondered why the 2 different scales inside the Western ear are called diatonic or chromatic, chromatic has all of the tones. 1, flat 2, 2, flat 3, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6, flat 7, 7, and 1. But in a diatonic scale, we only have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. We don't include any minor seconds, which means all the notes that are in between all the others. So we name them as such. Tonic, or root, or foundation. That's the G. When we go to the second note, the A, it's a major second away. So we name it as sus. The major second. When we go to the major third, we're missing the minor third in between it. There is no full step in between the 3 and the 4 on any instrument in the Western ear. It's called a half step, a semitone, and it is the smallest step in the Western ear. When we move from that fourth tone to the fifth tone, it is going back to that major second movement. Then we do another major second. Doesn't matter where you play it or where you go. Another major second, and then we do another half step. There are only 2 half steps in this diatonic scale. And the reason why it's called a diatonic scale is because when you play any chord on any instrument, it's called a triad. If you get one of these, this is called a dyad. The reason why it's called a diatonic scale is the first 2 notes of each triad dictate whether the chord structure is going to be major or if it's going to be minor. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, and then we have a diminished, and it feels funky, and then it resolves a half step to the major, brah and sisters. That is Music 101. So we look how to do it vertically and then horizontally. Ow! Or fun. So when I'm going through stuff like this, using a little bit of music theory, that is just the root and foundation. Then it takes being able to go slowly and go like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, B, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, sharp, D sharp, A sharp, B, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp. All of the sharps. So that's basically Music Theory 101 for the bass. Any instrument you do on that, it will blow your mind if you try that just for 5 minutes every day. 5 minutes every day for 1 month straight. I swear. You'll get to the point where you're like, oh no, I get it now. Boom, 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 boom. And then I would suggest working on octaves with your 1 and 3 finger, then your 2 and 4 finger. Just doing something like this, moving it up. And then eventually you'll hear like money is a kind, and it's share it, don't take your hands on my pie. Money, it's a blast. Don't give me no good mood, yeah. My class traveling, talk on, nothing on away. And here's that jam, right? So just one of those little practice exercises that allows you to do an awesome thing for that Pink Floyd groove. Mixer, what's up? How you doing, brother? What's clacking? Any Credence? Yeah, let's see if we could hit like a, I don't know, Credence. Are there CCR backing tracks with no bass? I mean, we are living in the future. Are we? Do we have healthcare yet? In America? Land of the free, home of the brave? We don't? I guess we're not living in the future then, are we, folks? Let me encourage everybody to go to their local district, pick up a pamphlet, and register to vote. Oh, go to vote.org. Register to vote. You'll be very proud of yourself when you get informed about what's going on. Or not. It's terrifying. All right, Credence. This is Bad Moon. It's in D. A, G, D. A, D, back to D. take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Wrong note. Oh, it's not a F, it's an E. Yuck. Don't go out tonight, bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go out tonight, bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. And at the end, I know when the end is coming for pretty much any song because you can feel it while watching people. The idea is to keep the eyes up, watch the drummer. That's it. Or whoever's leading the song. I'm gonna watch Wago over. I'm gonna go and watch and listen to Wago over. Oh, right on. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, check out the channel. Listen, 5 minutes a day. When you do it 5 minutes a day, it gives you the ability to just hear anything. And let's do another Creedence song since you're so awesome. And remember, if anybody would like to just sign up, you don't have to donate money if you don't have any money. I'm broke like everyone else. Feels like we're in G. Oh, what a good song. I remember this from the Forrest Gump soundtrack, I think. Some folks are born made F, C, G, G, F, C. D, C, G. It ain't me. It ain't me. Ah. But this is definitely intense. Keep the ear open always to see if there's whatever's the drummer's do. The hi-hat went away. So I stopped playing so vigorously. Now that the hi-hat's gone, I'm playing. Back to the groove. So that one I would explain as being in the key of G. We're doing a 1 chord, flat 7, 4 chord. That's the A, the verse. When we go to the chorus, we're doing a 1, 5, 4. Very, very standard for CCR. If I was in a jam band or playing this and I didn't want to just stay with that song, in between there I would do a groove on the E minor. Those grooves like that was what got me into playing bass. The first bass song I ever heard like that was Paul Simon, riding with my mom in the minivan in the 80s while she chain smoked cigarettes with the windows up, listening to Paul Simon. That Call Me Al song. What is it? There it is. Man walks down the street saying, diddly do. Lots of comments. Let me go back up and answer some questions, maybe. I live to play. So do I, buddy. That's why I'm doing this. Credence, we got it on there. What am I doing about? I'm just hanging out here. Good pick there. Thank you. Yeah, just keep practicing. I say sub to Wes. Cool. Wes is fun, man. Go watch him play some bass. Bass it up. Yeah, You Can Call Me Out. Great tune. Let me see if... Let me type that in. Let's see if I could nail this one. Probably not. You Can Call Me Albert. Do. Yeah, Chevy Chase was in that one. That was good. Paul Simon, no bass guitar? Oh my goodness. I think I just found something to play on. What key? It's an F? G, huh?
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a full opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Dogs and legs, far away in my world. Just here, get these mutts away from you. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you leave my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty when you call me. A man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention. Oh, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model? Now that my role model is gone. Picked up back down the alley with some rolling down that face girl. All along, there were incidents and accidents, there were hints and allegations. If you be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty when you call me out. Man walks down the street, it's a street with strange words. Maybe it's the third, maybe it's his first time around. Doesn't speak language, holds no currency.
There it is.
He is a foreigner.
Took me a while.
He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterings of villages. He looks around, sees angels in the architecture, spinning and infinity. He says, hey, if you be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty when you call me.
Zap, what to say? Do it again. I'm gonna have to learn that bass line. I thought I could have just whipped it out. I could not. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Ba-ba-da-ba-bam, bam. Very nice. All right, let's try another one of these. I got a couple more minutes before I get the opportunity to sing and play drums with a student of mine. They should be here in just a little minute. Let's see here. Oh, genre. Let's try some bossa nova. Hit me. All at peace. Remember, you can go over to WikiLinks, do the same thing I'm doing. Practice music every day, 5 minutes. Yeah, the bass line was pretty complex. Ish. All right, what key is this? We're in C, A minor, D, D minor, G. Secondary dominant, pass the chord B major, A minor, G, back to C, F, back to G, C, A, F, D, E, F, back to E, back to D, up to ooh, F og. Nice. Probably G og here. Back to C. So right there, usually when I get bored with the song, I get really busy. That's kind of my thing. Yeah, it does feel like Kenny G. Soprano sax right there. They're nice. This one was called All at Peace. There really is no name on it, I don't think. This was supposed to be bossa nova too. That was definitely not bossa nova. That definitely is not bossa nova either. So how about I put jazz, see if that comes up. Bright Blue River. What key? D. G augmented, G755. F, B, D. DJ, G flat there. Nice. See, some of these are really fun. This time you would probably not be as melodic as I was trying to be right there. I would try to just be a little bit more in the pocket. Song's a little slow, maybe like 6, yeah. I wish you could change, maybe you could change the, can you change the BPM? Have you ever used this, the wiki loops? Autoplay, blah, 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 there's the BPM. If I click on it, oh no, I can't change the, maybe I could change it in the meter? Not sure though. And here's really why I want to do, I love playing Fish and Zappa, stuff like that. Every time I go to a backing track, it's just wrong. There aren't any backing tracks out there for Fish or Zappa or something like that you could actually get down to and create that intuitiveness, because you have machines and one person generally on their channel doing their thing, and I'm not able to connect with them because it's not intuitive enough. What is that? Is that Stone Temple Pilots? I remember that tune. Yeah. I know Wago's going to rip roller coaster of love apart. I've probably got a 6 so much. Rip roller coaster of love apart in front of us. Yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. Roller coaster. Let me see if I can find that tune. What is that tune? That's Red Hot Chili Peppers then? I don't even know if I would be able to play it. How funny. Roller coaster, Red Hot Chili people. And then we're gonna get it. I remember it had that, doesn't it? It's so interesting to see what the bands make. You kids with your instruments. No, I bet. What is going on, Beavis and Butthead? That's not the same Luann character. What key do you think this is in? C? That's it, huh? Larry Graham! Fun. My love is like moving on. Yeah, I feel you. Moving on. It's a mirror. Do you suffer from the same as that with woodworking? After all, you see the few steps and your brain's like, yep, got it. Yeah, absolutely. That's why most music just does not do it for me. On this island, I literally and physically cannot find somebody that can tolerate me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very quiet here on island. I don't really go play with a lot of people except for a couple choice people. I don't join groups or anything. I fill in at last minute for groups if they want me to, and I just kind of keep my mouth shut. I show up, I do my job, I go home. It's a job for me. And then as far as like my own stuff, it's pretty weird out there. I guess I'm just looking for the right guy to come along, you know, saving up my my eggs, and you know, just as soon as the right guy comes along. I hope everybody got that. That's a quote from Idiocracy. Trevor. Anywho, I had a great time playing bass today. I would consider myself a main instrument bass guitarist probably about 14 years ago. I felt like I plateaued at bass for a period of time, so I moved over to guitar. At this point, I feel a little bit like I'm plateauing at guitar, so I think I need to go get a teacher. Go get a lesson from somebody. Nightwolf! How you doing, my friend, What's cracking? Let's see, Ty, what was your, thanks a bunch, I really thought he slammed his bunch. Hey, Theron Dragons, The Cure, huh? Oh, you know what? I think I'm out of time. I have a student, and they're not sitting outside right now, but I want to prepare the room so I'm ready for them when they come. We're doing drums today. We're going to talk about subdividing 16 notes. It's going to be so much fun. Anywho, if you enjoyed this and you enjoy the channel and you want to subscribe, great. I'm really looking for people to subscribe that want to learn how to play. Grab your instrument and show up October 7th from 12:20 to 1:20. At that point in time, you will be a part of the members group. Look for the memberships on this channel. There's one that just helps support the channel. It's like $1.99. I appreciate that. The other one is like $4.99. It allows you to come to a members only video where you get to ask questions all day long. So if only one person signs up, that means that it's you and me exchanging music, blah, 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 for an hour or so. Hoping to get about 15 to 20 people. If that happens, this is gonna successfully go over and over and over. But what I'm hoping to do is take you from knowing what you know and then highlighting some ideas, what you could do and what to work on. My superpower is figuring out what you need to practice, and then I show you how to practice that practicing tool, and then it takes you to the next level. That's the whole point of being an effective teacher. And if I can't figure it out, long story short, I will help you get to the point by asking one of my teachers how to get there. You made a song? Amazing. Do you know how to chart it out, Knight? Yeah, I love drums too. I wish I was better. I teach rudiments and practice and basic beat. That's it. And I also teach every person I play with how to read music. So the long short is that once you can start to visualize music, you can actually start to visualize the notes inside of your head. There's only a couple things you can do, and frankly, every beat and every note is the right note or the wrong note, and you're only a beat or a half step away from having the right pattern. That's what I teach, pattern recognition. So if you've got OCD, this is the channel for you. Other than that, I think go to Big Island Tiny Footprint, sign up to get a lesson. And then if you want to become a member, that'd be super groovy. We'll see you here on October 7th, 12:20 to 1:20. Remember to sign up for the right membership. There's a membership out there that's called the Dream Makers. That's for people who have money that want to see what my personal life's like. I diatribe about stuff that doesn't matter, and I show you what I'm like behind the scenes, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, somebody might be interested, and I'm not quite sure what this channel is going to be yet, but I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. Other than that, have a great Monday. Be awesome. Enjoy the day.